Hello everyone, Small Farmer 6710. Welcome back to the big model farm display. So there's a lot going on today. Weather's picking up, allowing everyone to get a good bit done. And yeah, there's various amount of stuff going on, so let's get into it. So as you might have seen, there's been good drying over the week, so it allows a lot of lads get stuff done on the fields, including rolling and stuff like that. So yeah, the farmer, or the man you might have seen in the last episode, who bought the Volvo loan shovel, is here. He's just he has the Eiffel Williams. His Eiffel Williams is a bit bigger than the Mix one, and he's coming into the yard. He's gonna bring Mix bulls to the factory, and he's going to be buying in some more young stock and fattening them up, and more about that in a few minutes. But yeah, nice setup there, 6610. So, and here we have Mick's new tractor, the 1490, David Brown on the Fleming roller, and he's just rolling this field here. The sun is actually driving, and yeah, nice little setup that. The cattle should be going out into this field in the end of April, so grass should be picking on, and the fertiliser's been on this as well. So Mick is just looking here at the Charity bulls. They should be going on now, and he's hoping to get a good price, and he's going to be getting in some Belgian Blues or some Frisian bulls. So, and he's going to rear them on, so they should be out on the grass there at the end of the month. And yeah, he's just stopped the 4CX there. He's just feeding them up there. A few more silage trails left, as they sold a few there in the last 2 weeks, so they're not getting through the bales as much. Abby is parked up there, and not much else. They got through the fertiliser bags there. Only one left, so there's one to spare. Not much else changed in the sheds there. That's about it. A lot of the tractors are out working into the fields. The bellback is parked up after being working there during the week. All of the muck is mainly spread, although there's still a bit left in the spreader. They should get that spread out because it's rotting into the good old spreader there. So let's see what's going out into the fields. So first off, we have Mick's John Deere 3140 spraying some liquid fertiliser onto this spring barley here with the sprayer he got last episode. Nice hardy sprayer's going good for him, and it does what he wants. He doesn't need a massive or overly complicated sprayer. Does the job, and he won't be too fussy about technology, so he's not really getting into the brand new sprayers at this time anyway. So yeah, that is just starting that field there anyway. So here along the road there's a big convoy going on. Contractors are just coming back from a big drilling job, about 100-acre farm anyway, so contracting for them, and 8870, some heavy ground, so that's why they had to put on the jewels, and the horse 6 metre behind it there, and yeah, just escorting there. So roads are quite quiet at this time of the day anyway. Here over in the hill we have one of the local contractors, which is mainly spreads lime and fertiliser for the local farmers, and he's just going by on the road with his Fast Track 15565 and his Bredel lime spreader, so I think he must be going off to spread some lime, I'd say. And here next to the church, Kevin is just stopping into the church, say a prayer. So yeah. So going on here into the dealership. Before you get on what's going on in the dealership, they're actually putting 2 machines on demo, which is going over on demo to scratchbuilt farm models and T6 180 and a New Holland teleporter. They should have washed it before they go, but sure, it's on the low loader now anyway, and they'll be going off for a week or so. So Fent 936, it was sitting up in the last episode, so it's the contractor said they'd get it going, up and going, and for a big road trip. So yeah, that's on the triple axle with the cane low loader, and it's just two machines fit on nice and snugly, so no bother to that. And then in the field next to it, next to the dealership here, we have the tillage farmer down this. He's only a small tillage farmer, and he has a New Holland combine, which you'll see later in this summer. 4TW15 on the Lemkin drill, Power Harrow and drill, and he's just sowing this crop here. I think he's sowing spring barley. So yeah, it'd be nice to see that harvesting later on in the year. He has an old New Holland combine, so nice to see the old stuff in action. I'm sure you'll agree. So a bit of a line-up tour in the dealership. There's a John Deere 6210R in for a service, and I think he has to get the Green Star updated, as there's a new update for the Green Star. And also a New Holland T6. The farmer actually sold it, and he's bought a new T7, so he's upgrading. So the nice condition T6 for sale. Might be gone the next episode, who knows. And the Claas Access 230 is still in here, and they've also got in a spearhead hedge cutter. So a few machines shifting on anyway. I think the Dites mowers are gone as well, and yeah, other things in the workshop going on here. So the builders, or the quarries, Gravel Co., their fence 818 has broken down, and it's been very serious actually. It's the Vario transmission, which figured out to be very expensive. It could be about €8,000 or even more. So it's going to be a big job for Eugene, the mechanic, and you hope they get it fixed. So they said to get the Vario transmission in because of COVID. It's going to take like a good few weeks to come in, but they have another tractor that's taken over on the dump trailer in the quarry. So you have to see, it's a nice tractor anyway that's replacing it. So yeah, that's bad news, but yeah, it's not great, is it? So here there's a 4TW25 going along with a link box on the back, going to do some fencing. Nice tractor that is, it's nice condition. So here going on in PJ's yard, he's actually jump starting the JCB 3C. He's going to see if it'll start, and he's going to get her going. So from the International, he's now jumping onto the 3C, getting it going. But he has a few ditching jobs to do, and another thing, his son is going up to be driving up the forest now, so I'll show you that. But he's just jump starting it with the 1174. He's about to just connecting the leads there, but hopefully he'll start. He'll be a bit lucky if it starts now, as there's a few things wrong with the engine. But yeah, who knows what might be in store for the next episode, what he'll be doing. Not a whole lot has changed in the yard, but the body of the logging trailer is moved off, so that means something anyway. And David Brown is parked up, and so is the big log pile. And PJ's son, he's just going up the forest road, and he was out for a walk earlier there this morning, and he just found this old plough in the ditch, and he's going up to investigate. He brought a slash hook with him and a few other tools to cut down the ditch, so he's going to investigate that. And I think he remarks on it being a 3-furrow plough, so it'd be nice to see if he gets it out. And another reason for PJ to get the 3C out, he can bring it out with the front loader. So yeah, he might be getting it out in the next episode, so let's hope for that. Be nice to see. Mick is out in the TM140 and the Kuhn fertilizer spreader. He still has it out on hire, but he only has a few fields to do out that he has rented. So he put out slurry on a few of them, but he hasn't put out slurry on all of them, so he's just going out there. Then up the road, JCB 419S is pulling in. So yeah, David after coming back in the 419S, just doing a bit of fencing fencing this morning. So he's going back in the back lane into the Contractors Yard for exactly contractors. Before we get into the Contractors Yard, PJ's just he's out here in the International 956 and he's has the tipper body on his trailer here. His trailer's quite cool. You're able to put a tipper body on it as well as put the logging body as well. So he has the crane as well still on it. And he's just going to get a load of gravel to go do up in his house. So a new driveway he's putting in. So nice feature on that trailer. And he gets the International 956 XL. He'd be usually doing it with the County, but the County isn't a great tractor for the road, so 956 XL is no bother, and it's very smooth on the road after the gearbox after again redone up. So nice setup that is. So over here in the Contractors Yard, you might be wondering what the hell are they doing with the Jaguar out? Well, I'll tell you now. They're actually thinking of selling this Jaguar 960, and they've had this a good few years, about 4 years to have this harvester, and they're just getting it all serviced up before, just because there's someone interested in buying it, and they're just getting it all cleaned up. So one of the workers there is just cleaning out the back of it, and then Nigel is just cleaning up the head, making sure everything's all in order, and it is in order. It's been serviced before they put it back in the shed after maize. So yeah, there's the maize header there. So I'm actually thinking of selling this like genuinely. So if anyone's interested, maybe like drop me an email. I'm thinking of selling it, and I want to maybe get like a crone harvester or something. I've been thinking of getting one, so I'd like to get a crone and just sell this one. So yeah, that's what's happening there anyway. T7225 is parked up on demo. They've been out there this morning and spent a bit of slurry for a farmer, but didn't take too long. All the trailers and everything are parked up in there, and in the workshop the JC Fast Track 4220 is just parked up, so quite empty as the harvester isn't in there. So and everything's the same there in the corn shed or the grain shed. The ponder harrow is still in there. And then just leaving the Contractors Yard, one of the workers going off to do a bit of ploughing there. There's currently Nigel's or David's friend, the 7930 is ploughing with the Vernon plough as well. So the friend 724 just going off with the 5-furrow Lemkin. And I forgot to mention in the last 2 episodes, I forgot to mention that I put up this diesel tank for the contractors. I did a community post, but I never said any more on the farm episodes. So yeah, I just made it out of a spare tank I had, which I think was for a sprayer, and I just got some Jenga blocks, glued them together and painted them up. So quite simple and looks quite nice in my opinion. So yeah, it looks quite nice. So here the builders, Nigel asked the builders would they go over and dig a drain in this part of the field before silage season, and because they weren't able to spread a part of this field of slurry and fertilizer because it's so boggy, so they're going to fix that now and hopefully have it done by next week. So got the stone and all beside them, so no bother on getting some stone for draining. So here in Gray & Co, there's a customer in here with his 2150 and flatbed in to get a few bales of haylage for the horses, and yeah, they're just talking there, having a nice chat. So over here in Gravel Co, the last part, this is what's on the NC dump trailer, the 8280. Some might have guessed already as 8280 has been featured, but yeah, it's on the NC dumper, and it's a lot higher horsepower. It's about 280 horsepower, pushing 300 because it's mapped up a bit. And yeah, there's some roar over going up this hill with a load of sand in the back, but he's just delivering to a customer. The only downside with this is that it's 40 kilometers an hour and the fend is 50, so it's a bit of a downgrade in some aspect. But sure, what can you do? It's only going to be for the meantime anyway. Then down here in the pit, the Doosan's loading up the 835C, and the 2 dumpers are parked there ready to get loaded up as well. So a good bit of action going on in fairness, and I've been thinking to myself if I should build a crusher, or a crusher type. You know, that, there's a hopper in one end, the digger puts in the rubble and then it crushes it, and then out comes the gravel. So let me know in the comments section if that should be cool. It'd be quite hard to make, but there'd be a lot of parts in fairness. But let me know in the comments and I'll think about doing it. It can be one of the projects I already have in mind. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next episode. So hope you enjoyed, and you might have noticed I tried to feature a bit more livestock into the episodes, because I realised in the few episodes I've been mainly just featuring machinery and stuff like that. So I know there's a lot of people interested in the livestock and store things like that, so that's what I'm trying to do from now on. So let me know in the comments if I'm going anywhere wrong, because I'm not really a livestock man, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, thanks for watching, I'll see you again in the next episode. Bye for now.